Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be playing an MMORPG called Aion, which was released in 2008 by NCSoft. I think this is the last well-known MMO I've got left to play, so let's jump in and see if it's worth playing. The two races, the Azmodans and the Elyos. It doesn't really showcase what they actually look like very well, but I'll just be these guys because they look more or less the same. Select. If you have an Azmodan character, you cannot create an Elyos character. Do you want to continue? Okay, that's a bit restrictive. So there's 6 classes: the warrior, the scout, the mage, the priest, the technician, or the muse. Not really sure what the muse could possibly entail. I think I want to be a mage. Let's make a female mage because reasons. Let's call her the Lazy Grill. Too spooky. Some of these presets are terrifying. 0 out of 10 would not use. Look how manly her face is. Nope, we're going to make our own face. Have all the skin colors. I can be a goblin lady if I want. Too emo for me. The character customization doesn't blow my dick off, but there's plenty of hairstyles to choose from at least. There we go. Whoa, creepy. The fine tuning's alright. Oh my god, we can make someone do an ultimate duck face. Such a pout. That pout. That is so creepy. Thin head. Fat head. Thin head. Fat head. Actually, I'll take it back. The customization's pretty decent. It's probably the same level as Blade and Soul. What the fuck? You can have an actual midget. Fuck the boundaries of what this race is capable of. Let's be 2 foot tall. Let's make something terrifying. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck, dude? This is so creepy. I am so spooked. How fucking I think I've just made the most scary character in this game. Oh my god, I've made it even worse. I didn't even think that was possible. How have we made it worse? What is that? What is that, dude? What the fuck is that? The character creation in this game is hilarious. So fucking hilarious. I can't play this game with a character like that. I'm just gonna have to pick something standard. There we go. Let's just go with that one before it gets weird. Okay. Preview the character. These preview screens are literally so you can look at your character's arse and boobs. That is literally the only reason these exist in games. Okay, let's play Aion. Cinematic doesn't seem to be rendered in 1080 by 920p. Weird. Well, that really wasn't a very compelling intro cinematic as far as intro cinematics go. There we go. Now we're all good. We're ready to go. Let's do this. Have to say, the graphics do look pretty potato. However, it's getting to be quite an old game now, so I'm not really surprised. She actually chants words as she casts a spell. That's different. Let's do. This makes us sit down. This is one of those games where you can't change the scale of a specific element of the UI. For example, I can't change the size of this map. I can either make the whole UI bigger or the whole UI smaller. This seems to be a purely tab targeting hotkey MMO. These types of games really don't age too well. Run, my mage, run. So we've got a humanoid dog with sunglasses and he's going to be barking orders at me. Fucking great. There it is, level 3 I think. So at least it does have some kind of quest tracking. Ow, this gameplay! Level 4 already. This is too easy. When you point the camera towards the light, the game does look a little bit better. This game's still better looking than Echo of Soul at least. Fucking hell, this character looks cool. Look at this badass with the wings. Boobs! Oh shit, dude, we got cinematic. That immersion. It looks like someone just puked down the side of the mountain. This texture is that bad. Immersion. Such immersion. So this game appears to have a fast track server, and this is the one that I'm on. This would appear to be the reason why I'm leveling up so damn quickly. The quest tracking could use some work. To actually get these things to appear on the map, you need to click locate, and it can only do one at a time from what I can tell. See? And now we do that, locate, and it shows this one. So that could use some work. Oh, so it's actually getting darker, so this game does have a day-night cycle. What's my new ability do? Ice Chain, go. Root, damn, that hits hard. And we're level 5 already. The combat's not as fast-paced and smooth as I'd hoped it'd be. When you actually cast a spell for a short amount of time, like here, I can't move, which makes it feel a little bit static. Why is she running like an idiot? Hello there guys, look at my boobs. Just an anime girl. Living in a lonely world. Oh, another cinematic. Too spooky for me. I think this is one of those games where the developers just said, fuck the immersion. Because what is that? What the fuck is that? The quest tracking's really annoying because you can only locate one thing at a time. It doesn't just all appear on the map. So you kind of need to select the quests, and most of the time you end up going back on yourselves. It's starting to get annoying. The light coming through the trees here doesn't look too bad. It's amazing how good lighting can make a game with not very good graphics look a lot better. Getting 1 bar of XP for every mob that I kill turned me into some kind of creature. What the fuck? Experience the witch's fortune telling. Okay. Whoa, it's teleported me somewhere. Trippy. Whoa. Whoa, I've grown wings, dude. Awesome skybox. This is kind of cool. Oh my god, we really have to go all the way back here again? Lame. So much going back on yourself. Am I a pretty girl? For the most part, I can deal with the ground textures and the tree textures and most of the environment because it's kind of similar to Rift. However, the mountain textures just look fucking disgusting, like PlayStation 1 graphics. Okay, we've done lots of running so far. The game doesn't even run incredibly well, considering how bad the graphics are. You'd think it'd run a lot better. I'm not used to having to travel so far to do one quest. Each quest, it does send you on a bit of a trek. Usually when you pick up a quest in an MMO, you just go a few meters or the quest's already in the general area. In this, you actually need to travel a fair distance. There we go, level 7. I don't know why, but this mob here seems to be absolutely terrifying. Just imagine walking through the forest and having this thing pop up at you. So, oh fuck, we're dead? When you die, you have to run so far to get back to where you fucking died. There's no graveyards or anything in this game, or any decent resurrection mechanics. Fuck me. And we're running in slow motion. Why are we running in fucking slow motion? I feel like I've spent 70% of this game so far just running to locations. So long. The quest tracking's fucking hideous, just as knock on tombstones. There's this massive fucking area here, and it won't give me the option to locate where the tombstones are. I have to guess. Why do games have such bad fucking quest tracking? It's one of the simple things you'd expect it to have. I'm going to assume it's up here where I just came from, because the game does love to have me backtrack. Tombstones, I was right. Knock on a tombstone, kill one monster and run all the way back, even though it sent me there in the first place. Why couldn't I just do it whilst I was there the first time? Whoever designed these quests really didn't put much thought into it. Oh my god! We're backtracking up this fucking road a third time? Are you kidding me? I didn't think it was possible to be this fucking bad at quest design. Wow! So we went up there once, back down, up there again, back down, and now we're going up there for a third time. Do you even design quests? Even the quest design in vanilla World of Warcraft wasn't this bad, and it was pretty bad, so that's saying something. Let's run back and forth down the road all day. Aion is a running simulator. Combat system also feels really clunky. It's not very good tab targeting. You'd think that tab targeting was easy enough to implement. Nope. Haven't really seen anything so far in this game which blows my dick off, although I know you get flying and you can fly around because you get wings on your back or something at a later point. But other than that, it seems to be a very generic, uninspiring MMO. So if I was to try and move and attack this guy, it just won't let me, it'll just make me really static. I think I'm starting to realise why most MMOs don't actually put in any chanting or any voice acting when people cast spells, because it gets annoying. Oh, we need to go back on ourselves again? What? Oh my god, the backtracking is fucking ridiculous. I can't believe it. This will be the 4th time I've had to go up this road, and then I need to go all the way back to this village, the starting village, for fucking no wow. Echo of Soul has better quest design than this game. This is the worst MMO in terms of quest design I've ever played. You can't even use that this is an old free-to-play MMORPG, because when this game was released, WoW had already been out for quite a few years. So, if you compare this to what WoW's questing was like at the time, this is fucking horrendous. We've been waiting for you, Lazy Grill. I thought we've already done this before. This whole flying thing. This skybox makes absolutely no sense in terms of physics. You do not get quasars that small. The combat is awful, especially when taking on multiple enemies. It feels so bad. Rip. No! Oh, we got some wings. We grew a pair of wings. Rip. You have played for 1 hour. Please take a break. Wow, the game tells you to take a break after 1 hour? Damn, I've never been told that before by a game. I wonder if you play for like 3 hours, it will just shut you out of your account. That'd be hilarious. So it looks like that's the end of the starting experience. This is the city. It looks a little bit better graphically than the previous zone. 20 frames per second with a 970 graphics card and i7 processor. Are you kidding me? My character seems to be a big deal for some reason. There we go. This is where I get my wings, I think. Yeah, we did it. Boobs! Locate. It just shows me a blank fucking map. Where do I go now? How would I possibly know where to go now? Just anyone with common sense and a fucking brain can tell you that the questing's so fucking bad. You know a game's got fucking horrendous quest design when you have to Google this stuff. Characters under level 20 cannot use channel chat. I fucking hate it when games do this, because if you're stuck, can't ask for help. Fucking lovely. So if I do this optional quest, it should take me there, because this quest has fucking nothing to go by. Teleporter, thank you. Well, there was no way I was to know that that's a teleporter and that's where I had to go. Yeah, that's better. At least we can fly, so travelling is less monotonous. Oh, an invisible barrier, that's just fine. Why can't I fly in this area? What reason is there? You're carrying too many items. Look how fucking small my inventory is. Look at those elephants in the background. They're totally stationary, like they're a part of the environment. I think they are. All that's moving is their trunks. You can't even click on them. They're just a bit of scenery. We're standing on top of some random water elephant. There are certain elements of this game which do remind me of Sword Art Online. I think I need to do aerial combat. Oh, I didn't know aerial combat was a thing. That's kind of cool. It's a bit of a unique feature. Although you have a very limited amount of flight time. So if that expires, then you're just going to get dismounted like that. And it'd make me fall to my death. So now I need to wait for that to recharge. I don't know why they've added the pointless system of making it expire. The main feature of your game, you limit to having a certain amount of time flying. Why? That's the main appeal of this game, flighted combat. Let's just limit that so you can't do it all the time. Great idea. Nice one, devs. Trying to land before I fall to my death. Please don't let me fall to my death. Please. Please. Okay. Wow. How bad is this game? Oh my god. It's fucking spawned me at the starting area. Wow. How do I get back? I think I'm done. I can't play this anymore. It's fucking awful. Okay, guys, I feel like I've played Aion long enough to get a decent enough first impressions of the game, so as always, we're going to talk about the pros and the cons. The good things and the bad things, starting with the pros. I think the main selling point of Aion is the fact that you can fly and there's aerial combat. I don't really think the systems are very good, but it's a unique concept nonetheless. It's an open world game. A lot of MMOs released nowadays are very instanced, which annoys me, so I do like to point out when a game is open world, because I do think that's a big pro of an MMO. I think the most fun I actually had with Aion was during the character creation, where you could scale the ridiculous body parts and make really freaky looking characters. I think that was probably one of the better aspects of the game. The character creation is not bad at all. So now we're going to talk about the cons. The questing is one of the worst aspects of this game by far. Possibly the worst MMO questing I've seen so far. It's almost like they've put absolutely no thought into quest design. There's so much backtracking, it's laughable. And it's just your very generic, boring MMO kill and collect. Very uninspiring. Not only is the questing bad, but the actual quest tracking is bad. This makes questing even more unbearable and really pissed me off quite a few times. Had to go online to figure out how to do some quests because the locate button where it shows where you need to go on the map didn't work in a few cases, and it just really doesn't help you or make the questing experience any better. The game does look really dated and the graphics aren't very nice. This was released 4 years after vanilla World of Warcraft, and I'd say that vanilla World of Warcraft still looked way better in terms of graphical fidelity. Really not a fan of the textures in this game. The combat system's very static and boring. It's tab targeting, but I think it's tab targeting done really badly. It's very static, and it's not really much fun at all. The flying is limited. Why? This is the only unique aspect to your game, and you're going to limit it for no good reason at all. It just doesn't make sense to me. Why would you make a timer on how long you can fly? Throughout the questing, there's a lot of cinematics, but they don't really add anything to the game. They just feel pointless. It doesn't make you care about the world or show much character personality. I'm not sure what purpose they serve. The spell chanting as a mage was kinda cool for the first 5 minutes, but after that, it just got really annoying. I can see why other MMOs don't do this. This game doesn't have any graveyards or any decent way of resurrecting when you die in combat. When you die, you respawn at a place that you set as your home point, and this is so stupid. Imagine in World of Warcraft if you died in Northrend and you set your Hearthstone to the trade district in Stormwind, that's where you'd spawn. That is basically the resurrection system in this game. You only resurrect at your home point. So you need to change it all the time. So if you forget, then you're going to spawn at another continent possibly. It's fucking stupid. Overall, Aion seems like a very outdated free-to-play MMORPG that doesn't seem to have had much development in its fundamental systems since launch. I don't think this is a game worth playing simply because there's so many better free-to-play games out there now, such as Guild Wars 2, Terra and WildStar. So that's it for this video, guys. If you've played Aion, then leave a comment below telling me what you think of the game. The next video in this series will be a second look at Guild Wars 2, as the first video I made for that game was really unfair and, to be honest, pretty crap. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again really soon. This is awesome! You really do get to create your own superhero. That one looks really kinky and it's supposed to be Metalhead. Too kinky for me. This customization is absolutely insane. Yes. Are you fucking kidding me?